And there's a person in the comment section here saying that Awolowo was doing something. I don't know what you drank this morning, but I think it's too early. It's too early to be drinking kankai. Papa was in prison from 1963. The people who planned the coup started in August 65. You see how stupid that your claim is, Clipper, because like I said, I told you before that it looks like they clipped your head when they were clipping your hair, because there's no way you are making sense with this nonsense that you're always putting out there. But I'm going to answer you today. A person was in prison since 63. The coup plotters started planning the 66 coup in August of 65. They told people like Ademoyega that they were going to release Awolowo. In fact, Ademoyega wrote it in his book that they were going to release Awo. People like this one will come around and tell you that, oh, they were going to make Awo the president. Go and check the book by Ademoyega. It's not there. He's been in custody since 62, but he went to prison in 63. I'm talking about prison, not the custody part now. But thank you for that information. In fact, the whole entire 62, he was moving from house arrest. It was in Ibadan, from Ibadan to Ikenne, from Ikenne to Lekki. Then from Lekki to Ikoyi. He was moving, was on the house arrest, custody, but eventually then there was coca inquiry, then there was the trial, the treasonable felony trial, and then eventually he was in prison. But here's the point. So a person who has been in prison for years, some people decided to plan a coup in August of 65, brought in someone like this and said, we're going to release all the political prisoners. He also was waxing lyrical in his book. We're going to release Onitiri, Omishade, Anthony Naoro, and then of course Chief Obafemi Awolowo. We're going to release all of them. You read the special branch report and you see something very funny. The coup plotters had no plan for Benin, Enugu, or even Calabar. The day before they planned the coup, the person was supposed to go to Enugu. Something happened. They said the vehicle was not moving very well. He only moved much later. He got to Enugu around between 6 and 7 a.m. on the 15th. The coup was supposed to be at 2 a.m. He got there at 6 a.m. They had no plans to do anything. Again, the document is in Redomi Global on Telegram. Redomi, Redomi Global. They search for it on Telegram, and then you find it in the library. We have a small library that we're putting some documents there that would help the conversation. There are certain documents that we can put there that we can all share. The special branch report mentions the coup plotters, the original coup plotters. They were a trio. Ifajina, Okafo, Oji. Nzogo was not even there. And when they were planning it for the... I'm absolutely confident about the fact that it was an Igbo coup from the very start. Every single senior officer who could... By the way, none of them was Igbo, by the way. No senior officer was Igbo that was killed. Unegbe was not a senior officer. All the senior officers unalived. And Ironsi stepped in like he was supposed to. There's nothing like he quelled the coup. He took advantage of it to the point where he was threatening civilians. And while all this was going on, somebody now woke up in 67 and said, hey, the reason was Awo. And you believe it because they are from your place. You just believe it. How could it be for Awo when Awo was in prison writing a letter to Ironsi as at March of 66? Ironsi got into power on the 16th of January 1966. Awo wrote a letter in March of 66. Ironsi did nothing until he died in July. Oga Gowon got to power 1st of August 1966. In 2 weeks, by 12th of August, Papa was out of prison. Guess what happened after that? There's a book. It's a document I'm going to put in the Telegram channel. One want to have that session. It's called The Forgotten Documents of the Nigerian Civil War by Odiah Ofemom. In that document, Ojukwu was the first person who told his people that he was the one who released Awolowo. People still believe that nonsense today. He neither had the power or the capacity to do so. Guess what? We have the Gazette, the pardon that was granted Papa and the other men. It's in the public space. I'll put that one there too when we get there. We'll get there in this series. So, just to tell you guys, and I like to call you guys sons of perdition or children of perdition. that whips up sentiment by using Awo's name. Stop. But guess what? Don't even stop. Don't stop. But I can assure you, you're going to spend the rest of your life crying, because this truth will continue. People will know what happened, and every single time it is spoken, because of your aversion for truth, you'll be ashamed. What's it okay? All this, we are all one Nigeria, let's live as one, let's live as one. We'll live as one with truth. If that truth kills you, let it kill you. But we'll live as one in truth. Not that we'll hide the truth to make you comfortable, and then you now lie against us upon the fact that now they even cover for you. Guys, see, one of the terrible things that books can do to you is they can get you very angry. And I can assure you that many times, that I don't think a day goes by when I don't discover something that gets me angry. I just decide not to say some things until you say stupid questions like this. Everybody know who caused these things. They just shielded you guys. Everybody knows. If they don't know, how come they wrote it in their books? And I'm picking it from here. This one will say something like, I say solar to joy. They're shielding you. They want to have peace and harmony, but you cannot have peace with lies. And you are shouting, there's no justice, there's no fairness. You have no idea what justice and fairness really mean. You don't know it. You find these things and you are paying like, how come they didn't say? You know what? You know why? Because if they had just told us these things, when some clowns come to tell us and challenge us and call people whatever they're not, you'll be able to sit them down